The Divine Feminine, welcome to my channel. I am Raven from Arendal of South Norway. So I just had this is my third intro now. So we are going to do a general read upon your energies. And then we are going to take a deeper look in what is going on. Perhaps, yeah, the Divine Masculine seems to be popping up here. And I want to have a double card for the one that is in the middle, which is the heart card. I just call it the heart card, the heart of the matter, whatever, right? So the Divine Feminine, what is going on with you? You get the commune card. Okay, fun. Fun. I never get the card. It's beautiful but fun. Okay, so we're going to start right on it. First of all, here you have a soulmate close to you, and this soulmate could be sitting right here and say, hello there, I'm waiting for you. How you see how he's looking? This could be people you're hanging with, although they slander a lot. Maybe that's not your style, but well, they are my friends. He's looking at them like, maybe they have some news regarding the Divine Feminine, what's going on with her. Divine Feminine. You're dealing with the fox. You're dealing. Your Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, your Six of Cups. There is someone that you care a lot about. You might even put them on a pedestal, who knows? You put them in this garden, who knows? But this individual that you have played with since you were a child maybe, or you know them your entire life, is someone you can't really trust them. They are not something I would call a backstabber that goes for the snake in the garden down there. But they would cheat and lie and be slightly two-faced in order to... Sometimes it's done out of fear. You have the commune garden here, commune garden card, the commune card. So this also implies that you both might be member of a specific circle, or that you are both going to a place where you meet people. It could be these people. They like to talk, and these kind of birds, they represent a little bit slander. Did you hear the other day I saw the Divine Feminine walking around with someone else? It wasn't her husband, it wasn't her boyfriend. Oh my God, I think he came from another country. Oh, really? He was dark skinned. You know, these are the things I hear the slander people that are hanging with my grandmother in Norway. They would slander a couple because she was black, he was white. And my grandmother, she would actually say, because the black lady was pregnant with the white guy. And so my grandmother would slander and say, oh my God, those two with different skin colors are pregnant? What's going to be of that thing inside her stomach? It's not going to be one thing, in Norwegian, hverken det ene eller det andre, which will be neither this or neither that. I am not afraid to say that my grandmother on my mom's side, she her IQ is a little bit lower than average, perhaps. So maybe it's the age, I don't know. I'm like, oh, this is the year 2020 something, and you wonder what is going to come out from a woman's vagina, because the father is white and the mother is black. And this is what the cards represent. Light slander from completely vicious, stupid slander. Usually I don't hang with people like that. Oh my God, did you see what she was wearing yesterday? So I think you get my point. Okay. So there is this energy here of celebrating something. In this commune, there seems to me it could have something to do with the summer, but it seems to me it can have something to do with, you know, it could be your national day, 4th of July, 17th of May. That's the only 2 days I know, really. It could be a really great party. You want a new president. Donald Trump gets re-elected. And he gets to borrow the wig of this fox. And the fox gets the honor of resting on Donald Trump's head. You never know. And that is a celebration. Yeah, making fun of Donald Trump's hair is going to stay like that until he's dead. Okay, so we have a framework here. Okay, so what I see here is a child. She's playful, she's creative. It could be your child, Divine Feminine. It could be your inner child. But I also see that this child is a little bit stubborn. It refuses to accept something that could improve the situation of that child. Maybe a gift, or because as you see here, it has a lot of stuff. So if you bring 4 cups to this child, it's like, oh my God, my child, she's like, if I ask her, do you want silver, do you want new clothes, do you want new perfume, do you want this, do you want that? And she's like, Mom, I have everything, I don't need anything. And I thought to myself, oh my God, did that genius come out from me? So your child, this child, either your child or this child, is suffering. And this can be my own child. I mean, I do not put myself in the reads, but very often they resonate anyway, because I'm equally divine feminine as anyone else. But I do ring the bell before I start. This is going to be the divine feminine for the people who are watching this channel. But sometimes the universe can have a little bit prank. But yesterday we had, for those of you who are a member of this channel, some of you might lose a pet or a child, or something will end regarding a pet or a child. It can either be taken from you by child custody, by a sleazy ex, just steal it from you, or it can actually also be in a funeral. And the reason I say it is because I don't want you to go and wait for that, but I want you to take care of it. Today, we see that this child is sick. And it could be so that someone are making the child sick. I get up some kind of bullying, or also get up jealousy here, that someone, they want you, but they don't want the whole package. So they make the child sick. But this is, then we are talking about like black magic, which let us have a chat with the spirits. Santa Muerte, ¿dónde está ti? Me gusta la lluvia, me gustaba tú. Let's see here. Clarify the Nine of Swords. There is an illness here, and I think that illness is also the reason it refuses the fourth cup. It can be like, I don't want this food. I don't feel like eating. I get upset that some have a child with cancer. So show me the illness of this child. 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 Vis meg sykdommen til dette barnet. Vis meg sykdommen til dette barnet. Vis meg sykdommen til dette barnet. Yeah. The child is connected to a very heavy burden. It's wounded, it's beaten up. Now, Great Spirit, if someone, he is suffering as the hangman, basically. She's like, accepts it because she's a child. She thinks maybe it's supposed to be like that. It could be see here, yeah. So I have Four of Cups. I see someone trying to serve her food, but she don't want to eat. She's been beaten up. She have 9 twice here, and she's got the Hangman, which literally is suffering. And very often when you meet children who are very sick, you see that they have a certain kind of wisdom in them that grown-ups don't have. Show me the individual that might have influenced the situation. I'm not saying it as an individual situation, just show me the background and the person that might be connected to this illness. Show me so I can see. Because we see here, there is a snake in the garden, and there is a lot of punishment. Sorry. Mosquito in my throat. Snake, punishment, child. So if you are having someone in your house, you already have a fox in your room, Divine Feminine, then you need to get rid of them both. Snakes, take the heads and you make a bracelet. There you go. Snake bracelet. It's a spine. So So you can basically take the head of the snake and you can sell it to Molly Ravenheim, Norway. So the card here that pops up extra tells you to be strong. It says here that there is someone here in this mixed who can be quite vicious. She is the Queen of Swords and she uses logic, but she can be quite cold and not have the warm need where you take the child close to you and really understand that, you know, this child is sick. Maybe you don't see it on the surface because it shows up here as something mental. It doesn't show in the physical world as with the coins and such. So in this case, Queen of Swords is coming in. That could be the doctor trying to find out what's wrong, but she doesn't have the compassion for the child like a mother would. And at the same time, we also have Temperance here that says take time and heal the heart of the child. But someone here are a part of hurting that child. And so we are going to have a look. So it can have something to do with someone they feel betrayed by you, Divine Feminine. This is 10 of air, 10 of swords, shown up as beautiful unicorns, yeah. But there is a snake in the garden and they feel that you, Divine Feminine, betrayed them. This is your square. They feel that you betrayed them. But you did not betray them. You said, stop, go away. You're a snake. You realize they are a snake. And you already saw that by that time they were afflicting your daughter or your son in a negative way. And when it comes to the whip, this is someone who are, you know, like my grandfather, when he loved to punish my grandmother with his belt, took it off and whipped her until it was blood all over, and or from the tree, whip from the tree. This is someone removing themselves emotionally. This is your child have started to become such a child where she's distancing herself from her own body. Still, we might talk about your inner child. Okay? But that's what you do when the situation becomes so crazy, you can't bear it. You start to remove yourself from the situation. This can also be you, Divine Feminine, who choose to remove yourself from the situation, because you see that this behavior, not just being a snake, but someone is punishing this child, or did punish this child. But the child has nightmare. It's not well. Let us have a look. Give me a look at the snake. Put a face on the snake. Now we're going to use the Gothic cards, so you will see your snake with a face. They could also be a soulmate, but let's see here. Okay, so this snake, the snake could be a child. No, the fox, I'm sorry. The fox can be a childhood friend. she's showing up here as a female. But you also see that she has a snake with her. So is it possible to be both fox and snake? What do you think? I believe it depends on, because you have certain personality disorders. Like if people have been bullying me for a long time, then they come up in my face and they corner me, they will see the land we are standing on from the sky. And I will even enjoy it, because that's how, you know, you get blackouts. You had enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's like something is boiling over and you're no longer you, right? I get that there is something jealousy here. Where I can find them. Yeah, I can't find them in this deck. I can't find them in this deck. They are obliterated. But now let's just take it easy now. I'm investigating here to the end of the world. For those of you who like to dig deep when it comes to tarot, welcome. I'm Raven. Yeah. Let's have a look here. So this, where's my bone? Please give me my bone. I find such a nice bone and I want to use it. Well, whatever then. This snake is close to you. This is not you. This is someone who are basically on top of you. It's like they're clinging themselves onto you. I feel that from what I also see here. I feel that someone are completely dominating your life, including your child. It could be a male, okay? At some point in your life, not too long ago necessarily, but you decided that you're going to end the party, you're going to end the fiesta, you're going to end everything and lay it dead. I don't want this anymore. I want to be independent. 9 of coins. But for some reason, this person, she is making a move over to you. And it could also be that you know that you've been dealing with the snake for such a long time that you have been forced to take upon you the form or the shape or the energies of a fox in order to handle the strong energies that are being sent out from this woman or man. Very strange read. I wasn't expecting to get a fox as a main person, but personally I love foxes. And I'm Norwegian, so I'm allowed to sing "What does the fox say?" Oh my god. Well, the fox says, fuck off my life, basically. The snake is much more devious, calculating. And so they're going. There are perhaps more than one, but I feel I see my own mother here. When I was a child, I was given all these nightmares and punishment for things I hadn't done, or punishment for things that I had done, like that was very small things, basically, not big things. Like, okay, for me it's small things anyway. It didn't harm anyone. Sometimes big things, but that doesn't give you an excuse to harm a child. I see you have a bridge here. And this bridge might lead to a new love connection. There is someone here who are dreaming about you. There is a person. This woman notes that she can stand in your way and own the entire enchilada here, because you need yourself to grow comfortable with your own inner snake in order to defeat that woman. Jordan Peterson, he said the same thing. You need to be comfortable with your inner sociopath, because if you're going to go up against a dragon, you need to become a dragon yourself. That does not mean that you're walking around and doing shitty things to people, but you need to be comfortable with the fact that we all do have an inner dragon, an inner sociopath, and trying to deny it. No, I'm the good girl. I never do anything wrong. We all have an inner dark shadow. Be comfortable with it. Because if you're going to defeat this energy here, you need to snap her neck off. Trust me, I've done it more than once. I've snapped many necks with my tongue, basically by blocking, but normally if they don't get up close in my face, I leave them alone. So there is a guy here, Alua. Archangel Haniel, there is something here about the moon. It's a beautiful car, isn't it? With a small dog waiting for it. So you could have a Cancerian that is interested in you. Cancers are awesome. Awesome. I love them. And so here is this guy. He's waiting for you with the rose and thinking deep thoughts. What am I? Maybe he's like, what am I thinking? This woman can't, because maybe he sees. I know my mother. This is my mother in so many cases where she has to become the fox, but she's up against snakes, and this is her father. This is her mother. And the men in her life, God knows what different kinds of, well, I don't know really a lot of relationships that are going too smooth. Okay. sometimes. Right. So first of all, he might just come out of a relationship or a grieving process. He's sad, basically. That's why he looks so mullefunken. And he's positioned on the moon. But he's also crossed by the moon. So it's a lot of moon here. You might also, he might be someone who is really, really full of fire, normally. But now he ain't. This is someone who worries a lot. And there is something here on his mind that has to do with the wedding. He could be heartbroken. He also have the devil. So unless he's a Cancer or a Capricorn, I don't get the obsessive energy, but I do get a lot of energies that are not good for him. You understand? There are some bad habits, like with the gambling card, and he doesn't see things for how they truly are with the Eight of Swords here. But there will be coming something in for him soon regarding money, which might create a tower moment for him. I will have a small look on how he feels about the Divine Feminine. We are just going to finish this part. So he's looking at people slandering, and I feel he's like, ah, my God. And he's in sorrow, he's in grief. It could be that there is a split up in between the two of you. Maybe he thought that you are a little bit sneaky. In a world like this, I almost ask myself, I can't understand how you cannot be sneaky. But all you really need is to be persuasive, truth to be told. And if you don't have the ability to be persuasive, you might have to become the box, who knows? So he's looking at this celebration here, he's looking at these people here celebrating this party, and it's going to end. With a death card here, Archangel Azrael, and the scythe here on the top. This is going to end. And that is in his direction. Somebody could have stolen that child. That happened to me. So when I say somebody could have stolen that child, I'm like, that sounds really ludicrous. I mean, come on. Get your shit together and talk superficial things. But it happened to me. Right? So why wouldn't it happen to the mother or the father of that child? So the relationship could have been, you know, dead end. Now let's have a check upon the emotions that your person might have for you before we riddle it off. I think it went fine exactly to combine them with tarot cards. It went fine. Could even have cards on, you know, I can make a tower. For those of you who actually have to struggle with a child with illnesses like this, I'm really, really, truly sorry. When you see it and you have suspected it for a long time, something is wrong, I hope this read helps into a degree that you, like I said yesterday, someone will lose a pet or someone they love, possibly a child, or something will end, that you will have to leave them. It's a terrible feeling. It's part of being human. But what can we do about it? I lost my teddy bear the other day, and I might as well have lost my I don't know if I love my any family member more than my teddy bear, except perhaps my mom. But I was screaming like it was a living child I lost. This is how upset I got. This is he was like the he belonged to the tribe, you know. He was, I don't know, unique, handmade, from Africa. He was, it wasn't about the money. He was worth 3,000K. But losing teddy bear, realized that from now on, Raven, she needs to travel minimalistic. If I'm going to fly with my wings, I can carry a ring between my claws, but I can't carry a fucking elephant luggage. So sorry guys for the in-between babble. It's part of my personality. Unfortunately, it comes as part of the package. So let's have a look at your person, how they come out, how do they seem like, they feel about you, and how they really feel about you, and what feelings they're hiding regarding you, what they are thinking about you, or how they see you, and their heart space, and how they're going to take action, not to mention in the end the, what do you call it, their intentions. So let's have a look. Regular Rider-Waite. Well, you know, I am using regular Rider-Waite. The pimped card reader, huh? So your person wants to come in with an offer, actually. I can't go very, very deep, but we're almost up in 40 minutes. He might, the Divine Masculine might have been isolated for some time and now choose to come out and say, hello there. There was one of those yesterday too, but they can't get over the fact that they feel betrayed. If they have something to do with the maltreatment of the child, just saying that might be just for the few of you, maybe 7%, then just look past it. I have myself been mistreated by boyfriends of the adults as a very small child, but it was more common to hit children and to spank them up blue and green and in all directions in the 70s than it is today. And it's still happening, unfortunately. I have to watch it while it's happening in India. The other day, a woman slapping a child, slapping not once, just slapping and slapping and slapping and slapping, thinking that, yeah, this is how you raise children, right? They see you as their soulmate, so that is one reason they're not done. They are keeping an eye on you. They're making sure that you're not old. They want to take action like, not a king. They want to take action like an emperor. Okay. They see you as their divine counterpart. But they also know that the relationship is in need of healing. They also see that right now the Divine Feminine might not be, you might be exhausted because of, like I said, I felt there was a lot of focus on the child. It seems to me though that you are independent, or someone are coming towards you who are independent. Someone are also waiting for you. And they want to work hard on the relationship between the two of you. Someone also wants to offer you new love, new passion, happiness, and and that could be a Scorpio who is right now also feeling that they have to take rest for some time. Just be careful if someone shows up as very, very warm and then out of the blue they are emotionally unavailable. Okay? Take care, Divine Feminine. Thank you so much for staying with me all the way till the end. You are so much welcome back. Comment below, like, subscribe, and then you are... Yeah, that's it. I feel I have to say it. If I don't say it, I jinx it. Okay, guys, I hope this gave you something. It doesn't seem to me like the Divine Feminine are in lack of any options. You have the man hair, you have male hair in all shapes, warm, mysterious, the leader of leaders. They want to give you everything. You have 3 aces here. So when it comes to men, and it seems to me that regarding your child, some of them, or you're changing the situation, changing the environment, changing one pattern, changing maybe something that ain't working regarding your child, giving it lots of sun, love. That will also change the situation with your baby. Catch you on the flip side. Love you so much.